Morning everybody, how are we all doing? Hope we're all doing okay. Oh, it's another lovely day. It really is. It's nice and bright. It's a little bit chilly, but it's starting to warm up a bit, I think. And the sun's out, which is great. It's been a really busy week for me this week. Really busy. I've done about 23 hours this week of cleaning, which I know might not sound a lot, but when you're physical with it, and because one of them, for example, was a deep clean, so it's been absolutely chocker. And to say it's my second week in self-employment, I'm really happy about it. Really chuffed. It's great. It's been really great, and as you can tell, I've been a lot happier in myself, a lot happier working for myself. It's just been brilliant. It really has. So I'm starting to get my regular customers now, which is great. So I'm starting to get in a bit of a routine now, and sort of knowing where I'm going and things. And to be honest, I haven't got a lot of space left. Literally in 2 weeks. It's been really great and really quickly that I've built it up. A lot of it has been sort of word of mouth as well, because I'm actually, for example, there's one client that I've got and I'm doing their neighbour. I'm also doing their friend, which is really great. So it's sort of, I've had really great praise as well from it. So quite a lot of people have been like, you've done an absolutely brilliant clean, thank you so much. And so that, yeah, the appreciation has been there. So yeah, within myself, I've found my niche, I've found my happiness, and yeah, it's just been wonderful. It really has been wonderful this week, and especially with the weather being so nice as well. It's been so warm. It's been about 17 degrees this week, so it's t-shirt weather. So it's been nice to not have to take my coat of all things and just sort of listen to music, upbeat music, and just go at my own pace again, just like, you know, enjoying it. Sorry if this is a bit bright, guys. Find somewhere, there we go. But this is so bright, look how nice this is today. Blue sky and sunshine. As I say, it's a little bit chilly at the moment, but hopefully this warms up. It's meant to be 17 degrees, which is great. So really happy about that. It's the start of summer, or it's starting to be. You know, I thought I'll come out earlier this morning, which is why it's a little bit chilly, because there's supposedly a family of deer in the woods, and some people were actually going to feed them yesterday. So there's like a stag, there's a doe, and then there's a little one as well. Sometimes we do sort of hear them now and again. My partner's seen all three of them. I haven't yet. I've only seen the one briefly. But I thought I'll go for a walk this morning, and as you can hear around me, everything is just alive. All the birds are tweeting away. It's just so peaceful. It's so lovely, and everything's starting to go green now, which is great. So yeah, it's brilliant. So this is the first time, or second time should I say, that I've been walking this week. We've been so busy. Here! And I think tomorrow, I might see if we can go somewhere tomorrow and see if we can go walking somewhere. Here, Max! And hopefully I'll be able to do some videos and show you where we go again. It's so funny watching Max when he's sort of, because he's a hunting dog, or gun dog as they called it. So back in the day they used to use spaniels to fish things out, so like birds and pheasants in particular. We actually watched a video the other day of somebody who was training these spaniels. He had about 5-6 of them, and he was actually training them to go into like burrows and getting used to like a whistle and a gun noise. And these dogs would literally go out, fish out like a pheasant or something like that, and then the hunters would get it, which I don't like hunting at all, but it was just so interesting to see all these dogs sort of working together as like a pack, and yeah, going hunting. But yeah, it was just brilliant, really great. It's just so fantastic at this time to listen to all the birds. It's wonderful, I love it. It really is so peaceful, and like I've said in my previous videos, if you ever feel stressed or anxious about something, you know, it's just so lovely just to sit there and listen to it all. It's like every one of them are communicating. It's brilliant. This way, Max. This way. Yeah. So I'm going to go down into the lower woods. So this is all Bradley Woods. But yeah, it's just, everything is just... It's brilliant. I love it. This time of year in particular, I love it. I really do. It's so wonderful to see it all. Can I get down there? Yeah, I can. Max, here! He's doing really well now as well as our Max, because before he wouldn't do a recall when we first got him. He'd run off and he was very reluctant to come back, especially if there were another dog or another family or something like that, whereas now he's doing so much more better and he follows our direction now. Now, one of the things that my partner was showing me this week, I don't know if we can see any around here, but there's a couple. I think I've taken some pictures of some anyway, but I don't know if you can briefly just see them there. So there's a couple of bluebells starting to come out. There's some just here in the distance. But what my partner basically said to me was that it's almost like they have seniors and they stick their heads up and come out for a little bit, and it's almost like they test the waters for all the other bluebells. So it's like they come up, and if the temperature's right and it's okay, all the others will start shooting up then. So I think for obvious reasons, I think still a little bit chilly this week, so I think maybe in another week's time the rest of them will all come out, but for now I think there's just a few. So as we can see here, so there's a few there that's starting to come up a little bit. Hopefully you'll be able to see those. But they're quite slim. But this is absolutely beautiful, and this sun, especially in the sunlight as well, it's really warm. It's just beautiful. But yeah, so going back to what I was saying, guys, my second, or is it third? Could be my third week in self-employment now, and I'm loving it. It is the best decision I could have made for myself, and I encourage anybody to do it. Don't be afraid to do it either. I was actually talking to somebody, one of my clients, actually a new one, this week, And he was on about sort of working for somebody else and the hard work that it is. And, you know, he was sort of thinking about doing something for himself. And I just said, do it, you know, go for it. It's like my dad always says, you know, life is short. Give something a try. If it doesn't work out, you know, you can sort of, you can go back and get another job again. You know, you can find other work. But why not give it a go? Because if that chance, if it works and it, you know, happens to take off, well, brilliant. You know, you get to work for yourself. As I said this week, the hours, you know, I've managed it. I went to a house, a one-off yesterday, and it was a deep clean for, well, it was meant to be for 5 hours, and we actually did 4 in the end. And bless this lady, she actually paid me for 5 hours. And it was just such a beautiful place. So it was over in Denberdale or Upper Denver. And so out that way, it's all countryside. There's so much land, there's so many views out there. It was just absolutely stunning, and her home was beautiful. It was like a dream home, you know, sort of wooden furnishings and things like that. Absolutely stunning. And it was just absolutely incredible. Wonderful people as well, so friendly. And so to do that and get the appreciation for cleaning her house, you know, it was wonderful. I really loved it. Loved every minute of it. And it just made me so happy because there was no pressure. There's no pressure to get it right. It was just me listening to music and enjoying what I was doing, because surprisingly I've become a little bit more OCD since doing this. So even my own home I've started cleaning a lot more. And just being very obsessive with it, I think. Sorry guys, I just had to walk on a little bit there. But yeah, self-employment is definitely the way forward. Sorry if this is a bit bright. It's beautiful, it really is good. I love it. And it's great to feel so happy as well. You know, it means a lot when you're sort of so happy in yourself. You just want to shout it out to the world. And again, you can hear all those birds singing, especially the red robin. I'm trying to get a good picture, there we go. You can hear him in the distance. It's funny though, you can never see where he is. You can only hear him. But it's been brilliant because even my partner's been like, you know, I can notice the difference in you, how happy you are. And he's literally, he said how proud he is of me this week, how inspired he is of me, which is really lovely. So it's like this week I've had my tea made every night, I've had a bathroom for me now and again. And it's just been lovely. You know, sort of even with family and things, I've got on so much better. Mainly because I'm so happy in myself. And this is what life is. This is what you've got to do. You know, you've got to find that happiness within yourself. And if it means going self-employed and doing your own thing, do it. Like I keep encouraging people, this has been honestly the best thing that I have done. And at the same time, I get weekends off, so I have my free time. When people are going on holiday, like for example, I've got a client who I normally do on a Friday, and she's on holiday next week, so I actually have the day off. So I do still get those opportunities to do my own thing as well, which is lovely. And yeah, I guess I don't get paid for that day, but at the same time, you know, I've got my other regular jobs. So it's been lovely. It really is. And I think with cleaning as well, for me personally, I think the only the only downside is obviously my hands have got more and more sore, which I do need to put gloves on ideally, but it's hard when I'm one of these people, you just get on with it. Don't muck about, just get on with it. So supposedly near to where the deers were on the bottom, so we may or may not see them. And next week is my son's birthday party, so that should be fun. He's got about 8 friends going to his birthday. He's going to the laser zone, which is a bit like, well, it's laser tag. So that should be good. Manic but good. And I'm soon going to have a 10-year-old. Scary how quickly time goes. Well, I haven't seen these deer this morning, but you never know, I might see them one day soon, I'm sure. But as you can hear all around me, the birds are still tweeting away, which is nice. And I mean, as you can see, if I turn this around, hopefully you'll be able to see everything is just so green. So all these that you see, all these are going to be bluebells when they eventually come out. You might spot the odd one or two sort of in different places, almost like they're testing the waters. Whew. So I've just been speaking to somebody about the deers, and supposedly there is 3 of them, so there is a mother baby and a stag as well. But honestly, Bradley Woods is so big and they're blending so well that I don't think I'm going to see him myself today. I thought I saw a glimpse of him, which is why I sort of had to stop, but I don't think it was them. But how beautiful is all this? Look how green this is. These are all bluebells that are going to eventually come out. Hopefully you'll be able to see a little bit of behind me. Ooh, that's bright. There we go. And again, you can hear the birds tweeting, should I say. It's absolutely stunning, guys, it really is. You know, to be able to do this every day, whenever I want, is just amazing. It really is. I'm so positive about the future now. I really am. I mean, this week, Friday, for example, being self-employed, I got £130 just for that one day. £130. Which I would never have got with the Carers Trust. And so now it's like I'm making enough to be able to cover my bills, to have that little bit of free time. Oh wow, guys, that's actually a woodpecker. No way. Wow. That's going to be far too high up to see. Oh wow. That's incredible. I've only ever seen one before. It's an actual woodpecker. That's so cool. Let me see if I can see him. He's flying between tree and tree, I think. He's flying from one tree to another, so I can't quite spot him. But this is the thing, you can literally see all different types of birds in this woods. So woodpeckers and owls, for example. So I think I might have mentioned the story that Max went into a bush and pulled out an owl. Didn't pull it out exactly, but it flew off. But yeah, it was a tawny owl. There's magpies, there's wrens, there's sparrows, there's blue tits, there's cold tits, there's every type of bird going. It's really amazing. I love it. But yeah, these are the best days now, really and truly. I really do feel blessed lately for the opportunities that are coming my way. It's not just from cleaning, but sort of my children and my family, the time I get to spend with them. I think when the sun comes out, especially, and when we have these gorgeous days, we all feel more happier within ourselves. And you do, especially on these walks, you do think about things a lot more deeply. I mean, it's just incredible. It really is incredible. I've said this on probably every single video, but I could spend all day in here. So this morning, as well as my walk, I'm going swimming, which I do regularly on a Saturday. Next Saturday, of course, because of the party, is the only day that I'm not doing. But it's really nice to do because it gives me an opportunity to spend time with my mum and dad as well. And my son. Thought I'll sit down a little bit. You can hear every sort of bird around. It's just incredible, it really is. Oh, if you get a chance to go in the forest or have a walk through the woods somewhere, do, really do. Just find somewhere and just sit and listen to it for a little while. It really is like food for the soul. And when I think about it, guys, I really am looking forward to the future now. I really am. Like I've said before, and repeatedly I say, it's the best decision that I could have ever made. The opportunities that have presented themselves within 2 weeks of being self-employed, the monetary difference that I'm getting compared to what I was in employment, the hours that I can make up, the different people that I meet along the way, the appreciation that I get, it's priceless. Do I miss care? I don't really, to be honest. I guess I miss the people that I cared for. But other than that, I was technically on my own anyway. It was only sort of supervisions where people would come out and witness me, or the family members maybe that might pop in now and again. But other than that, majority of the time I was on my own. So in terms of that difference, it's not really different. Sometimes the client now is in, and it's nice to have a bit of a natter. Like I have a lady in her 80s. It's just been nice to sort of clean and chat to her at the same time. But it gives me my own thinking space. I get to, it's almost like being at the gym for me. It's cleaning. So I'm going along and I'm enjoying it at the same time. And for my well-being, it's been amazing. It's such a positive reflection on how it was months ago. Feeling stuck, feeling like you can't have a day off. You're working for somebody else. You've got to go there no matter what. It's like a weight off my shoulders. It's like a relief being self-employed. It's given me so much more freedom. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I recommend it to anybody. Just try it. Anything. Do something for yourself. Don't expect miracles. Don't expect it to just take off straight away. But whether you create your own business or make something from home or do something for somebody else, light cleaning, for example, or housework, or an ironing service, or gardening. People are crying out for gardeners right now, especially at this time of year. And if you can earn enough as well, potentially throughout the summer months, because of the daylight, you know, you have so many hours in the day to do this. And, you know, you can make your hours up. You can choose the amount that you want to be paid. And then in the winter months, you can take a couple of months off. There is so many different opportunities out there for people to have that financial freedom. And anybody that says they're stuck in a dead-end job, they don't know what to do, you know, there is grants for people that can't afford to set their own business up. There are opportunities for everybody to be able to do this, to set up their own businesses. So literally now I say to people, there are no excuses. Do this for yourself, make yourself happier. And honestly, you will be so much more happier. I really can't explain it. It's just amazing. Hopefully I haven't ranted on too much. And hopefully you've enjoyed sort of listening to the birds like I have this morning. There will be plenty more opportunities, guys, because I think I am going to do more of these videos, just as little updates anyway as to how things are going. And hopefully you'll still join the journey with me, because like I said, I really am looking forward to life. I'm looking forward to the opportunities now. I'm letting go of the stress and enjoying my life more, enjoying myself. So take care, guys. Have a brilliant weekend. Have a brilliant week. I'm sure will. I'm sure I will. And I will speak to you all very shortly. Bye.